Okay, we're on Baba Kama, Perak Daled, Mishnah, hey, 5th Mishnah, 4th chapter, Baba Kama. Says the Mishnah. We're going to talk about animals that kill, animals that gore and kill. So we're going to come from Shemot. We're going to read that come from Shemot, Perak Kaf Aleph, Pasuk Kaf Chen. The best way to do this is to do it in the English because the language is a little bit tricky. We've seen these psukim before. When ox gores a man or woman, vamet, and the person dies, okay, the ox shall be stoned, its flesh not be eaten, the owner is not be punished. Naki, free, clean. V'im nagachu, that's a tam. How do I know it's a tam? Because v'im nagachu mitmol shilashom, if the ox has been in the habit of goring tmol shilashom, yesterday and 2 days ago, v'hu'ad beba'alav, hu'ad from the word mu'ad, oops, I don't know what that did, but I want to close that. V'hu'ad beba'alav, v'lo yishmer, this is a Safari website, v'lo yishmerenu, v'hemit ish awisha, okay, it's mu'ad, and the guy didn't guard it, the owner, and they killed a man or woman. Hashor yisakel v'gam ba'alav yumat. The ox shall be stoned to death, and its owner shall also be put to death. The Torah says we don't imply that. We don't impose that v'gam ba'alav yumat literally. Okay, v'uad ba'alav da 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 da. Okay, 1 second. I just wanted to find Rashi. V'gam ba'alav yumat bidei shamayim. God takes care of it. Yachol bidei adam. You might have thought bidei adam, i.e., through the courts. By human hand, Talmud Lomar, Mot Yumata Maker Rotseachu. It says later on that if a person is a murderer, he should be dead. He should be executed. Al Vitzichato Atahurgo. You kill somebody, you execute somebody for his own murder. Vi'atahurgo Vitzichat Shora. But you don't kill him for the murder committed by his ox. So Vagam Ba'alav Yumat is not taken literally. Rather, Im Kofer Yushat Alav, Venatan Pidyon Nafsho Kechol Asher Yushat Alav. If a ransom is laid upon him, he must pay whatever is laid upon him to redeem his life. Oh, ben yigachu, bat yigachu, mishpat hazeh yasalo. If a minor, or male or female, we'll see in a second, we'll see in the next Mishnah what that's talking about. But we learned here that if the shore is a mu'ad, then im kofer yushat alav, then he has to pay kofer. Let's go back to our Mishnah. It says the Mishnah, shor shenagach et adam bamet. If an ox gores a person and that person dies, mu'ad, mishalem kofer. If it's a shor mu'ad, he has to pay kofer. Vitam, but if it's a short tam, patur min hakofer. That's exactly what we saw in the psukim. A short tam has to be put to death. V'zeh chayavim mita. A short tam and a short muad are both put to death. So the Bartanura and all the other commentaries, that's a really good question. How do you get to a short muad if you put to death a tam? It's a good question. So there at the end, the Bartanura gives a number of answers. The first one is, you don't put an animal to death if it kills a non-Jew. Again, a troubling ethical issue we're not going to get into this time. I've already dealt with it a couple of Mishnayot ago. Or Sharag Yisrael Trefa. The Atrefa lo kadlina. The animal gored someone who was on the verge of death because he's already considered halachically dead. Okay, you can always come up with legal ways for the shor to be a mu'ad for killing. The same is true of a child, a young child. Why? Remember, let's go back to the psukim. Oh, ben yigach o bad yigach. That's explicit from the pasuk. Mishpat hazeh yasalo. The same rule applies. Nagach eved o ama. If the animal gored and killed a slave or a maidservant, noten shloshim slaim. You pay 30 slaim. Ben shu yafeh mana, ben she'eno yafeh dinar echad. Whether the slave is worth mana, 100, or he's only worth a zuz. Nonetheless, you pay shloshim slaim, 30 slaim. How do you know? This is explicit from the psukim. Im eved yigach hashor o ama, kesef shloshim shkalim nitein la'adona, v'ashor yisakel. If the animal gores a slave, male or female, you pay 30 shek, not 30 var shakalim. How much is that today? I really have no idea. All right, we'll stop here. And as we always do, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha Ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.